Months had passed since Elara saved the crystal of Elaria from Malakar's clutches. Peace had returned to the village of Fernwood, and Elara continued her studies in magic, honing her skills. But she couldn't shake the feeling that her journey was far from over. One morning, as Elara practiced her spells in the meadow, Foon approached with a sense of urgency. "Elara, something strange is happening in the Whispering Woods," he said, his eyes wide with worry. "The trees are restless, and the animals are fleeing." Elara knew this could only mean one thing. A new threat was looming. Without hesitation, she gathered her belongings and, with Foon at her side, ventured back into the forest. As they traveled deeper into the woods, the atmosphere grew tense. The once vibrant trees were now twisted and dark, their leaves withering. The air was thick with an unnatural silence. Elara and Foon followed the path until they reached a clearing where the ground was scorched and the trees were charred. In the center stood a figure cloaked in shadows. It was Sorin, Malakar's brother, and a powerful dark sorcerer. His eyes glinted with malice as he saw Elara. "You may have defeated my brother, but you will not stop me," he snarled. Elara stood her ground, her heart pounding but her resolve firm. "I will protect Elaria from anyone who seeks to harm it," she declared. Sorin laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the clearing. "We shall see," he said, raising his staff. The ground trembled, and dark magic surged towards Elara. Drawing on her inner strength, Elara countered with a barrier of light. The two forces collided, creating a shockwave that rattled the forest. Elara felt the strain, but she couldn't give up. She reached deep within herself, calling upon the crystal's magic. "By the power of Elaria, I banish you," she shouted, her voice ringing with authority. Light erupted from her hands, enveloping Sorin. But Sorin was prepared. He twisted the dark magic, creating a portal. "This isn't over," he hissed before disappearing into the swirling vortex. Elara fell to her knees, exhausted. Foon nuzzled her, his eyes filled with concern. "Are you all right?" he asked softly. Elara nodded, though she felt the weight of the battle. "We need to find out where he went and what he's planning," she said, determination in her voice. They returned to Fernwood, where the lion awaited them. The elder looked grave as he listened to their tale. "Sorin is a master of dark portals. He could be anywhere in Elaria or beyond," he said. Elara knew they needed more knowledge to face Sorin. The lion handed her an ancient map. "This will lead you to the Hall of Ancients, where the keepers of knowledge reside. They may have the answers you seek." Elara and Foon set off once more, their journey taking them across Elaria. They traversed mountains, crossed enchanted rivers, and braved haunted swamps. Along the way, they encountered allies, a warrior named Kale, with a sword that glowed with celestial light, and a healer named Lyra, whose touch could mend any wound. The Hall of Ancients stood atop the highest peak, its towering spires reaching for the sky. Inside, the keepers of knowledge, ancient beings with eyes like stars, greeted them. "You seek the knowledge to defeat Sorin," one of the keepers said, his voice like the rustling of leaves.